After this event happened, I got a call from our Attorney General, Pam Bondi. Hours later, she's here. She, sadly, when I was speaking to her privately, she knows all too well about these tragedies. She was in Orlando in the aftermath of the Pulse nightclub, and she's come down here to help the families of those that lost loved ones. So I'm going to bring her up here to talk to you about some of the things that the Attorney General is going to do for our families.
Thank you, Sheriff. Sheriff, I cannot thank you, the governor, and the FBI. Rob, how you've handled this. You've been incredible. Superintendent, FDLE, all of the agencies working together. It's a horrible tragedy, and sadly, we've been through this before. I was also out in Nevada for the mass shooting. In fact, one of the victims called me on the way here from the Nevada shooting and said, I can't believe this is happening again. She still has PTSD, and she was a survivor. The office, my office, functions in a way, and this is what we're going to be doing. I have 5 advocates headed in right now. I will have at least 10 more tomorrow, driving in from all over the state. We will pay for the funeral expenses of these poor victims and do everything we can to help their families. The state of Florida, we will pay for counseling for the surviving victims. We will pay for students who need counseling. We will have the forms. It's paperwork that just must, a page that must be filled out. We bring it to the victims' families so they can get it done right now. Don't have to worry about the expenses. We will take care of it. GoFundMe reached out to me already tonight. They've been pulling off anyone. If you think you're going to scam people during this tragedy, you're not. GoFundMe, they're monitoring every site that's popping up, and no money will be dispersed under GoFundMe until they know it's legitimate. So if you are donating to a crowdfunding site, GoFundMe is making sure that those funds will go to true victims and their families. We've also reached out to the funeral homes, the directors in Florida, who have been great partners through Pulse. We will not let funeral homes gouge us. The funeral home industry, they're sending down people tomorrow to help with the cost of the burial expenses for these victims. Sadly, we've all become a club that we never wanted to be a part of, partnering FBI, and now this is our 3rd time dealing with such a mass tragedy, but we will continue to work together as a team, as a family, and love and take care of all of these victims and their family members. That's why we're all here. Governor, thank you for everything you've done and always do for our state.
Yeah, one thing the Attorney General's office does is they bring in victim advocates, and her and her team, they will go through and help each family that has impacted. So if you